All righty. Well, good evening, good evening, good evening. Welcome to the Travorium Forex Basic Opportunity Overview. My name is Todd. I'm going to be walking you guys through some the information tonight. We have some unbelievable guests lined up tonight. We got one gentleman made over 33,000. Yes, you're going to be correct. $33,000 last week trading. I'm sure a lot of you might wonder, how do you make 33,000 in a week, right? So we're going to have Mr. Kyle Thrower on here tonight showing his account and talking about what he was talking about. We're going to have Ken, we're going to have Kelvin, we're going to have Ryan, we're going to have a Lawrence. So we got some incredible people lined up, but I want to do first and foremost is get our PowerPoint presentation uploaded. And so we click on that. Something usually you have to do this twice. So just bear with me while we get this all arranged. All right, so with some luck, that worked. Sometimes it makes you do it twice. Not sure why. All right, so let's see if we get this to upload on Facebook, and we did. Fantastic. So with that, again, for those of you that are out there that are perhaps watching this on the repeat, you're watching this live, you're watching this on Facebook, however you're watching this, right? It's great to meet you. My name is Todd. I'm broadcasting from Southern California for my wife, Gina, and I. This has just been one of those kind of unbelievable, breathtaking, pinch yourself kind of experiences, right? We feel like we got the luck of the Irish going. Here it is on St. Patrick's Day, March 17th, 2021. But we, literally got involved with the company, and we told a few who told a few. And next thing you know, our team had spread to 63 different countries. And now we barely speak one language. So I promise you it's not us, okay? It's truly the power of the concept. Our company is teaching people how to travel for less, how to travel for free. And we added our brand new division, our brand new name, our brand new brand, and that's showing people how to trade in the single largest financial market in the world, that being the foreign exchange market and the cryptocurrency markets, which are exploding. And so this is our brand new concept. And so we kind of have the best of both worlds here at our company because we rolled out Travorium. No one's ever heard of it. It's our brand new, brand. You can go to any mall in the country with a megaphone. I'll give you $1,000 if you can tell me what Travorium is, and no one's going to be your money safe. We are brand new. You were here at the very beginning, the very genesis, the very commencement. We all know that's where the big time money's made. And yet you're backed up by a company that's going into its 9th year in business. They paid out millions of commissions all around the globe. The paychecks go out every Friday on time, as they always have. They got customer service in multiple languages, beautiful home office. All the structures are in place. It's a well-oiled machine. So you've got, hey, I'm here at the beginning, but I'm also here with a well-established company. So we get the best of both worlds. Now, as we begin our presentation, understand that we are not financial advisors, okay? None of this should be construed as financial advice. And the fact that we have had past success, that's not a guarantee of future success. I think everyone knows that. 2020 kind of proved that point. Anything can happen at any time, but the attorneys maybe thought everyone forgot, and we're here to remind you anyway. Now, as we begin our presentation, we like to kind of go back to what I always call the core question. And that is, if you had all the time and all the money in the world, what would you do? And if you went out and asked most people that question, like, man, you know what? I would travel. I would go on adventures. I would delve into my real hobbies and passions. I would spend time with my loved ones. I would live life on my terms. But the bottom line is that people dream of a different life. They dream of a better life. So how do you get more time? How do you get more money? Well, if you go out and ask the author of the best-selling financial book of our era, okay? I mean, this guy is number one in the area of selling financial books. His name is Robert Kiyosaki. He wrote the book Rich Dad, Poor Dad. He's written the book Cash Flow Quadrant, a number of other financial type articles and publications and books. And so this guy's the guru. And he would tell you that for most people, there is a 95% chance they are going to end up in the financial boneyard, okay? And that's because they either have a job. Hey, I thought that was a good thing, right? No, not if you want to get ahead. They either have a job or they own a job. In either case, if you have a job, you're an employee. If you own a job, you might be a dentist, an attorney, a plumber. You might be a lawn care individual, a landscape individual, meaning if you don't go to work tomorrow, the money stops. You are the sole generator, the sole breadwinner. You keep all the plates spinning. And so you don't have a job, but you own a job. And that's where 95% of all people find themselves. Now, a job is a wonderful way to put some food on the table this week. A job is a wonderful way to put a roof over your head. A job is a horrible way to try to get ahead and great lifestyle. And that is the problem, is that a job is where you begin. It's not where you want to finish. And they don't teach that in school, and I don't know why. Because if you ask any of the billionaires, they all have famous quotes. There's tons of them. You got Warren Buffett. I'd rather earn, or excuse me, it was actually J. Paul Getty. I'd rather earn 1% off the efforts of 100 people than 100% of my own effort. You got Warren Buffett, who says, if you don't find a way to make money while you sleep, you will work until the day you die. I mean, that doesn't sound very appetizing. And so again, they're all saying the exact same thing, which is what this cash flow quadrant is showing, that you have to get to a place where you have a business that's making you money. It's my business that works, so I don't have to. Say, hey, you going to work today? No. Why not? I have my business, and my business is making me money, right? My business works. In fact, my business works so well, I could be light beamed off the planet. I'm no longer even here, no longer alive, and the money keeps coming in. That should be your goal and your objective. Now, you want to have a business that's doing that. And at the same time, you want to have your money that's doing that. Hey, you going to work today? No, I'm not going to work. You're not going to work? No, I got my money. My money's working. I got my money going to work. My money's making me money, so I don't have to work, right? And one of the reasons that the wealthy get wealthier is not just because they have money. It's because they have time. Because if you figure out how to have money coming in where, wow, I mean, it doesn't matter what I do. The money comes. I mean, I can pay all my bills. I got plenty of money left over. And I don't have to do anything on a day-to-day basis to generate that income stream. What else can I do? Hey, maybe I'll go get this thing going. And now you take all your time to go do something new. Next thing you know, you got another income stream. And then so you're like, now I got 2 income streams and I have all my time. I got 2 major incomes coming. I got all my bills paid for. The money's piling up, but I want to do something with my time. What else could I do? Maybe I'll go get this project going. And so a lot of times people get richer, not just because they have money, but because they have time. Some people are so busy on the treadmill. I mean, they're just one step ahead of the credit call, the credit card companies and the creditors that are calling. And I mean, they're just trying to keep, the alligators from nipping at the feet. And so again, I mean, it's important to understand this cash flow quadrant. Now, only 3 ways to get more money. You've either got to save money, make money, or grow your money. We're going to show you how to do all 3. Now, our company, as I mentioned, not new, going into its 9th year in business, paid out millions of commissions all across the globe, 63 different countries. Customer service, multiple languages, beautiful home office. But but more important, if you look at the background of our CEO and founder, he was a finalist for Entrepreneur of the Year. Inc. magazine, a major financial publication here in the United States, recognizes him as one of the best entrepreneurs on the planet. And so, just knowing that you have that kind of an individual that is spearheading the company. And his company is in 3 of the largest industries on the planet. Number 1, the travel industry, single largest industry in the world. Now, understand this. Our company actually got bigger during the pandemic in the travel arena. And so I want you to think about that for a moment. If you can actually grow a company and get bigger during a global pandemic in the travel space, when people are grounded and can't go anywhere, your travel must be phenomenal. And it is. But guess what? The pendulum is swinging back the other way because people have now been officially quarantined for 12 months. And by the time summer hits, they've been quarantined for 15 to 16 months. But you have everyone in the world getting vaccinated, okay? By May, I mean, it's already 70 million vaccinations here in the United States. By May, they said anyone that wants a vaccination can have one, meaning by summer, they're all predicting it's going to feel like 2019, meaning before COVID-19 ever happened, before you ever heard that name. People are going to be going out to barbecues and traveling. Well, when you've been locked down for 16 months and told, hey, you can't go here, you can't go there, you can't get on a boat with a goat, right? You can't go see grandma because you might kill her, right? I mean, all these are the kind of things that are going on. And now suddenly it's safe. You think people are like, nah, I've been having fun here at home. I think I'll just stay right here. Or do you think that people are like just chomping at the bit, right? So do you think travel's about to boom? And the answer is yes. That's one of the industries we're in. Now, we're also in the direct selling industry, showing people how to make money from home. And understand this was a $1 trillion trend even before COVID-19, even before a couple billion people started Googling, how do I make money from home? Now, this was already exploding. And of course, now it's become popular to make money from home. Now it's become fashionable. In the old days, people might kind of look at you like, oh, you work from home. Huh? You couldn't get a real job. I mean, nowadays, oh man, you work from home, man, that's freaking great. And so, again, I mean, and now it's become the new fashion. And so people want to work from home. Finally, the brand new thing we're doing, the thing we're here to talk about tonight, we've gone into the foreign exchange marketplace and the cryptocurrency marketplace. Now, to talk about the foreign exchange first, this happens to be a travel-related industry. If you've ever traveled to another country, you got to trade in your money for their currency. We've all done this. We just didn't know that we could profit from it. And they happen to trade these currencies in a market a lot like the stock market. Okay. But it's different than the stock market. It's got its own exchange. Okay. And they call it the Forex marketplace. Now, the stock market's big. We all know about Warren Buffett. And if you ever seen the movie Wolf of Wall Street, or Wall Street with Gordon Gekko, we all know about, New York, and you got the NASDAQ and the American Stock Exchange and the New York Stock Exchange. This is the epicenter of money, right? No. In fact, the foreign exchange marketplace that I'm talking about happens to be 20 times the size as all three of those exchanges combined. So it's not twice as big, not 5 times as big, not 10 times as big, 20 times as big. And they trade this stuff 24 hours a day, 5 days a week. And that shocks a lot of people. Like, man, how is that possible that this thing is so big and yet I know so little about it? And it's because up until a handful of years ago, if you were not an accredited investor, meaning a millionaire, if you were not a big bank and not an institution, okay, you need not apply. You could not participate. Today, if you have a mobile phone and a $100 bill, you can trade in the foreign exchange marketplace. In a moment, you're going to hear from a gentleman who's brand new with us. Last week, we were on here congratulating him for making $800 in a day trading. How awesome is that? He took the 800 and then went and made $33,000. He can show you the account. Yes, it's real. And so you're going to get to hear from him, hear how that happened. But the way that really happened was being able to tap into the experts. Our company, the blessing for us, happened back early in 2020. We were introduced to a company up in Canada, and they happen to trade money for the wealthy. They trade money for the big institutions. They are the very best at what they do. They win 70% of their trades, and they go back, to the beginning of time without having a negative, down month, right? So, again, they are the gurus, and they got excited about teaching the average person what they do for the wealthy. Why should this information be privy only to the few? Why not teach everyone how they can participate in this market and make some money? And so they got excited about going and teaching people all around the world. And so they rolled this thing out in 3 different languages, English, Spanish, and French. We have all of the videos back there from A to Z. Even if you're someone, I don't know anything about Forex, I don't even know how to spell Forex. What's the foreign exchange? What's it stand for? What's a pip? What's a signal? What are you talking about, right? They from the very beginning, right? Hooked on phonics, hooked on money. And so from ABC 1, 2, 3, all the way to PhD, every day they've got the daily market analysis. Every day they live trade twice a day in English, once a day in Spanish and French. You can get on the live trading sessions and interact with the trader and even ask questions like, hey, you're kind of telling me this, but why is that? You can, really kind of get that in-depth insight, hands-on type experience. Now, we record all these. So even if you're busy, you can come back and watch them. We archive them all. We have a searchable FAQ library. And then equally important, every day they put out signals. And those signals say, hey, our experts, our pros think that you ought to go take a look at, this, here at this price. And you ought to think about buying it at this price and put your stop loss here and start taking profit here. And I call it giving you the answers to the test, right? And I always make the joke, man, if they were going to give me the answer to the test, I'd have gone to Harvard. All I got to do is emulate the moves of the pros, and I'm going to get the same results the pros get. Well, we got a gentleman on here that did that just this past week. In fact, they put out this trade and they said, hey, we think you ought to buy some Bitcoin. And we think that Bitcoin, might, do this and this and this. And this gentleman took that to heart. So I'm going to bring him on here. His name is Kyle Thrower. He's out of Las Vegas, Nevada. He's actually been with our company for some time. He's got some amazing travel stories, by the way. And that's kind of what gave him the confidence that, he's knowing the company and knowing the owner and, met the management and obviously gotten paid and all those other kind of things. And so when the Forex came along, he first started slow and get a demo account and who are these guys and kind of get my feet wet and try to figure it all out. But then last week, Kyle, we were on here and we were celebrating you. We were celebrating your big day of trading. It was like $800 or something like that. And I remember you saying, man, I could have made 2,000 if I'd have done what they told me to do, but it was still fun that you made 800, right? And then that was last Wednesday. And for everyone out there, I didn't even know that this happened to Kyle. I was on the corporate update called Monday night, just 2 nights ago. And I'm congratulating Kyle, saying, man, I just want to give a shout out to Kyle, who made $800 a day trading. Hey, way to go, Kyle. Proud of you, man. We got a lot of people with these kind of stories that are happening. And then I got a text coming in from some people after the call was done saying, did you not see Kyle's post? I'm like, what post? He made 33 grand. I'm like, he made $3 grand? No, no. He made 33 grand. I'm like, what? So I go to Kyle's post. He's got the screenshot there, and he took us on, showed us his account, showed us what he did. So for the benefit of everyone out there, I'm going to shut up and turn it over to the $33,000 man, right?
Well, anybody that's in our company, after the first day, if you connect everything, just listen to the instructors, and you can make more than that very easily. I, I was sort of shocked, and I got a little scared, and I jumped out. Um, uh, the price action, the instructor, he said, I believe Thursday morning, that there was going to be a run on BTC USD. And actually it's happening now again. And so there was going to be a run. And so I got in basically in the middle, I think around 50, when it was 54,000 on like 10 o'clock midday Thursday. And I rode it.
So by the way, you didn't even catch the trade from the beginning. You just kind of you got in time, but you kind of caught it late.
Yeah. So I mean, that's sort of the frustrating thing. I'm doing other stuff, and I'm like, okay, I'll get in later, and then you realize it's happening. Oh my goodness! So around 10 o'clock Thursday, I got in, and I got out squeamishly Friday morning around 6 a.m. And I didn't watch it as much, which I should have, because the run happened until like Saturday morning. So it went from like, I think around 51 to like 61. So run's happening now. I think it's like at 59. So anybody could do the same exact thing. All I did was duplicate the trade that I had, and I duplicated it 10 times, 12 times. After a while, I had so much running on the screen, it was ridiculous. But yeah, if you're making money, it's okay. But when it got to 33, I'm like, oh my goodness. And so I was taking video pictures of it, and I'm trying to make a little video to put on YouTube.
That's your account right there, by the way, if you want to refer to it.
Yeah, that's the 33. So that's the high point. And I freaked out, and that was like Friday. That was Friday. So if I stayed in the whole trade, it would have easily been over 100,000.
$100,000 you'd have made. And so,
yeah.
And to kind of put this in English for people that might be hearing this for the first time, they put these things out. They send out signals, and we get little alerts on our phone, and it says, hey, there's a great trade set up. You can get in before this price. If it goes above this price, then don't bother. If you catch this too late, just let it go. Well, Kyle obviously got in time. He didn't get in at the beginning, but like, hey, this trade's still open. I'm going to get in there and get me some, right? And they're saying, hey, we think that it's going to go all the way up to this place right here. Well, Kyle was saying that when he got to 32 grand or 33 grand, he's like, I know they think it's going up, but I got 33 grand on the table. And so he kind of anxiously pulled his money off, right? Which, by the way, can never go broke taking profits. We've learned that from Kelvin. So that's a smart thing. But now true. Kelvin's like, man, if I just would have trusted those guys, right? If I'd have done what they actually put out, I'd have made $100,000. And obviously that's absolutely incredible. And everyone in our company, every single person, present company included, had access to the exact same trade, had access to the exact same info. And the only question is, do you execute upon it, right? At some point you say, whose side are you on? Right. And so, and so here we just tell people, hey, look, I mean, if you just get involved and you start doing the education, you start getting on the live trading sessions, you just set up a demo account, if nothing else, right? Just do the demo account to, kind of figure the whole thing out and build some confidence. Cause that's how you started, right, Kyle?
Yes. Yep. I need to study a little bit more. Everybody needs to study, obviously.
Absolutely.
But yeah, we have the right information. They're so right. I mean, if you go to their class, you hear the philosophy from Smart Money and Price Action. He sort of has a shorter class, and he talks about the basics in and out. But yeah, everything, you're going to learn information from both of them. And you can't lose with the company. Once again, you can't lose with the company, and their trades are so accurate, it's scary. And some days they say don't trade at all, and some days they say do one or two. But yeah, you should have money in your pocket no matter what.
So Kyle, I'm going to put you on the spot here. Okay. I'm going to ask you a unique question because you're a guy that's been on how many vacations with our company?
It's getting to the point where I'm forgetting.
Yeah. Like you've been like a
Around
nine to
14,
13,
about 14, I
about
think.
14.
14.
Okay.
I've done 2 cruises. Uh, um, uh, I took the 2 cruises, started in Long Beach and went to Ensenada. One year it just went to Ensenada and back, and one year it went to Catalina Island, Ensenada and back, and that was a 4-day cruise. Then I live in Las Vegas, so I did staycations here for $1 a day twice for a week, and then $1.38 a day for a week, and then
$1.38. That's outrageous. What happened there?
oh, it was
I mean,
so
$1 a
hard
day
to
I
get
get,
there.
but $1.38, I won't pay it.
And then one week that was free. Free. So you put the deposit down and in and out for a whole week. Also Orlando, Florida, 2 days I stayed. Ormond Beach and Daytona Beach I stayed for 7 days. So that's the basics, but I'm interested in the world tour. Actually, I got my shot, the shot number 1 today.
Nicely done.
Um, and I'm not sure which world tour. I really want to do Hawaii. I'm thinking about Punta Cana. I heard a couple of them are sold out. Dubai is sold out.
Yeah, Dubai is sold out
But
now.
yeah, because of the job, I'm not exactly sure scheduling wise what I'm going to do. But one thing I guess I shouldn't be saying is that if I get another big run, I'm probably gone.
Yeah, you quit. You mean you can quit your job?
Oh, yes, like you said, life-changing money.
Yeah,
My debts are paid. My debts are paid probably 1,000, 2,000 on credit cards. That'd be paid in 2 seconds because I have bank accounts that have the money in it. So I just pay it for the month. Um, it's possible. Like you say, this is life-changing money. We were trying to just get 100 a day, and just from that 14-hour run, that was a 14-hour run out of a 48-hour run. Um, oh, somebody could buy a house in 2 seconds with a good run like that.
yeah, absolutely incredible. And again, I mean, congratulations to you. I'm going to bring on some other people, but the question I was going to ask you, because I know you've been on so many trips with the company, and I know your recent trip was to the Grand Mayan in Cancun.
Yeah, I
And
leave that one out.
yeah, yeah. Yeah. So for those of you who don't know what the
funny.
Grand Mayan is, I mean, this is like the Walt Disney of vacations. I mean, the
That
properties
was
unbelievable.
blew me away. Blew me
Yeah,
away. The properties we're in for 5 Diamond. It's supposed to be one of the top 5 in Mexico. Period.
correct.
The compound is 9. It's 9 resorts, and I was considered the lowest priced one, and that was a $3,000 room. $3,000 for the 5-day stay.
Yeah.
But it was a $500 room per night, and it was.
It cost you a total of $90.
Yeah, 98 bucks, and that was just the resort fee and taxes.
Yeah.
And I spent more on room service. but yeah, it was great. The main pool had 15 pools connected with 3 swim up bars and activities. They had a team that you could exercise with and dance with and stuff. And that pool was right next to the beach. And it's 9 properties. The other places had like splash pools on their balcony and full kitchens, and they had a store, a shopping center basically in the middle of the compound, luxury golf course, signature golf course, about 5 fine restaurants. They had pools. Also, Cirque du Soleil had the only running Cirque du Soleil show was there in at their property, and it was a compound. I think it was 300 square acres. The compound, and totally enclosed, totally safe, and I didn't do a fourth of the stuff I could have done there. It was just so much to do there.
So here's the big question. I want you to answer in one word. Ready? So which do you like better? The Forex division, where you just made 33 grand last week, 800 the day before that, or the travel division?
Wow.
That's like asking someone, choose which kid you like better. Like, you don't have to answer.
Yes,
I just want to put you on the spot and see your reaction.
I mean, I love the travel. I even, did became a travel agent because of it. But for Forex, I just want to totally be comfortable with it. Game over. Because it will change everything. When you have the money, you can do all the travel you want to,
That's
whether you
correct.
get any discount or not.
That's
But with our
correct.
company, we're getting
Yeah.
the lowest prices. So
When
yeah,
you're making
Forex
33 grand a week, you don't have to travel for free anymore.
Forex wins.
Good
Forex
answer. Good
wins.
stuff. Hey, congratulations again, my friend Kyle. Thank you so much for coming on and sharing.
Love it. Love
By
it.
the way, I think I got Lawrence. Lawrence, you're on here as CT92 something. So I think I have you. I'm going to make you a co-host right now. I'm going to see if we have Lawrence here real quick. Do we have you, Lawrence? Maybe, maybe not. So I just made you. I thought we had you. He's supposed to be on here, and he just sent me a message. He was getting on, but then he's not under his name. Sometimes you got to kind of guess if maybe they're on. Oh, there he is. All right, we got him. We had him yesterday. We all three of us were on a Zoom in Spain yesterday, and that was fun, wasn't it? Being on with the Spain team. So we were on a Zoom in Spain, and Lawrence is on under eBay something else yesterday. So he's got a different name every time he comes on here. But Lawrence, I want to congratulate you because obviously I know you've been trading, and when you first started, you were excited. You were like making $50 a day, and then next thing I knew, you were making like $100 a day, and then it's just kind of gotten better from there, huh? And you're on mute, by the way, just so you know that. I gotta unmute.
Yeah, we were talking about Kai yesterday. I was saying, what kind of trade was he working on? It has to be cryptocurrency, and so we weren't sure about it. Congratulations, Kai. Wow, well done. That's the life-changing money. How much does that convert to in US dollars? I don't know. That's cool.
Yeah, you see that smile on it. You see that smile on his face.
We're all going to have that smile. It's infectious. I hope it's infectious because yeah, we all can get that same money. All I did was duplicate the same exact trade. And I go to CoinMarketCap, a website that just shows all of what's happening in cryptocurrency. And so it's going up again today. So somebody needs to check right now because the way the pattern's going, it keeps on going. And yeah, somebody can make some nice change today. But once again, the run probably started like 10 o'clock this morning.
Sure.
Yes.
So you just have to watch.
It's so bad for me. My Canadian broker doesn't have the cryptocurrency part of it. But I'm looking at my I'm looking at my demo account, right? And now like is going off the charts. Look at demo account that is making. Can you?
And you got to bring it over a little bit. Okay, now a little closer. Over a little more.
4,000.
Oh, nice, nice.
I logged in right away. It's crazy, So I might have to look for another broker in Canada that is doing cryptocurrency. I can go right up in, But I'm glad I'm making 150 to 200 every day, which is a good step, And I'm getting more crazy trading strategy to help me have more experience in the field. But without the guys from FX trading to help us with the trade ideas, who knows where would all have been right now. And with the skill we are all getting, Todd, you can imagine how it's going to be. I mean, it's only less than a month right now. How is it going to be at the end of the year, 2 years from now, 3 years from now?
Yes. One thing that they brought up was that the beginning of the year, it's a little rough. So this is the beginning of when it's supposed to be a better time to trade anyway.
Yeah. And for everyone out there, obviously, is Lawrence and Kyle both, as they build their account up. Because he started with a small amount of money, and he had to kind of bootstrap his way into this thing and kind of earn the capital to then go and trade a little more money so they can earn more money per day. So he went from making $50 a day, and if you're doing that every day, well, you figure, hey, I mean, that's pretty cool, right? I'm making $1,500 a month. Well, then next thing you know, he's making 150 to 200 a day, which now means I went from making 1,500 a month to making 4,500 a month to potentially 6,000 a month. And then before long, he'll have, he's learning more and getting better. And now he's going to find a broker that's got some of the crypto trades that the company's putting out. And then he gets in on a run like Kyle. Next thing you know, he gets on here with his caviar, and he'd be drinking his champagne and telling everybody, here's how I did it. Right. But I think it's great, because I think there's so many people out there that they are starting from ground zero. They are starting from, man, I'm just struggling to get by. I mean, I don't have a lot of money. Well, neither did either one of these guys on the screen. I mean, both of them were starting, from very humble beginnings, but they were willing to get involved. They were willing to be coachable, and they were willing to take action. And it's amazing. I mean, people are always looking for the secrets to success, and they want to ignore willing to get involved, willing to be coachable, willing to take action. I mean, those are the three big ones. And I tell people that, like my wife and I, we hired some people before we met the current team we have. And we'll get to the pricing, because our current team, I mean, they cover the crypto signals, they cover the Forex signals, they do it in English, Spanish, and French. They record everything. We got the live trading. You can interact with the trader. They got the daily market analysis. We have all of this stuff, right? Well, my wife and I, we first got started, we were paying a guy $400 a month, right? Now, our current team charges $99. And if you tell 3, then you get it free. Okay. But let me go back to, we hired a guy, we were paying $400 per month. This is prior to the company rolling out the trading division. And so we're paying him all this money every month, and he's got no back office, no recorded videos, no live trading. We can't interact with him, no searchable FAQ, but he's giving us some tips. And so we were willing to get involved. We were willing to be coachable. We were willing to take action. Well, he told us, hey, go buy the, you got to go do this. Right. And so we did what he said. I mean, again, I didn't even know what it was. I just said, hey, he's the pro, and so we'll do what he said. And so we put about $8,000 in. I know that our balance was $10,000 in August. And I've been kind of showing my account as we go. Last week I was on here, we were kind of celebrating the account was 230 some odd thousand. And this week, I mean, it's 322,390, right? Now, again, this is based on a coin that we bought based on the expert, right? I don't even know who these guys are. I have no idea where they're headquartered, no idea what they do. I don't know anything about it. But I didn't sit around and argue with the pro. I didn't sit around and argue with the experts, right? I was willing to get involved, willing to be coachable, willing to take action. And that's what these two guys did. I mean, they were willing to do that. And if you just do the basics, right? Again, I sometimes want to ask, whose side are you on? Sometimes you got to help yourself out, right? And so, hey, I just want to congratulate Kyle. I want to congratulate you, Lauren. An amazing job. I got some more people that I want to bring on, but before I do, I actually want to bring on Ken. We got Ken on tonight. I know he's not feeling the best. I'm kind of giving that away. Ken's on here anyway. He's a little bit under the weather, but he got on here, and so I'm going to try to get him on and get him off quickly, because I know he's not feeling 100%. But I want to bring him on because Ken's a big part of the Forex team that we have out of Canada. These are the guys that, again, have been trading money for the wealthy, trade money for the big institutions, trade money for people that have money, right? They've been obviously getting people an incredible result with their company. They win 70% of their trades and put this whole program for us. And so, Ken, I'm gonna make you a co-host here. I just realized you weren't a co-host. I was kind of waiting for you to come on screen, and didn't realize you were actually waiting on me. So, Ken, I mean, you're a trooper just being here tonight, right? I know that you'd rather probably not be here tonight. You could have called in sick, right? As you can tell, though, what you guys put together it's working, and it's having an effect on tons of people.
No, it's funny. We were talking earlier. I was like, I'm nursing a bit of a migraine, and then I started to hear all the exciting stories with Kyle and everybody else. I'm like, you know what? I'm fired up. I've forgotten completely about the headache, and I'm just excited to hear how great everyone's doing. And like you said, they're willing to be as coachable, willing to sit in the classroom, willing to learn, willing to apply the knowledge, and willing to take a chance on themselves and take that step forward. I mean, you can't get involved in your own business unless you're involved in your own business. You guys are doing the work, and I cannot tell you how excited we are that it's working out the way it's supposed to for you. But again, it's all because you guys are doing the right steps. You know, I talk to a lot of new people, and they're trying to understand, hey, you know, what's the risk? You know, and I keep trying to help people understand that the risk is you could choose not to do it. That really is the only risk, is that you choose not to get involved. If you think about it, every other company that you're gonna be looking at, you know, you're looking at, you know, there's a lot of people out there who are really great speakers, but you know, you're not necessarily going to be in the classrooms with the professionals. We're going to give you access to the professionals. They're going to show you on the charts. This is why we're expecting price to go up. This is why we're expecting a run to happen here. You know, it was really great to hear, Kyle. I think you had mentioned that, you know, I think you used the word scarily accurate in the trades. It's because they're reading the charts, and you can benefit from that knowledge. This isn't guesswork. Yes, it's speculation. No one ever knows what's going to happen in the marketplace, but you'll understand why they believe a trade is going to happen, why they believe it's a good idea. You know, you get that knowledge and you get that education. You know, and on day one, you're going to have access to a back end trading. I'm actually going to show you really quickly what the back end office looks like, because I think it's just so incredible. On day one, you get access to a back office that honestly is better than a lot of professional traders out there have. You're going to have access to all the tools on your dashboard, everything that you're going to need, and it works on your mobile device, it works on your desktop, it works on your tablet, wherever you happen to be. You can be making money from your phone. All your information is going to be here on the main dashboard. You're going to see the Forex and crypto information up in the corner here. You've got you know, the most recent videos. You're going to have a summary on your dashboard, so you can see at a glance all the information there. Everyone keeps talking about the trade ideas, so I want to show everybody, where do you find the trade ideas? Well, they're right here, segmented by the traders. So all you need to do is go in and you can see all the open trade ideas. And then when you open up a trade idea to get some more information, you're going to see, where should your stop loss be? Where would your first or second take profits be? And if you want to take a look at the view trade, you can actually see, sometimes there's some chart work so you can see what the traders are seeing. You're going to see all your information in here that you can copy and paste when you agree with the trade. But you're also going to see this timeline over here that's going to show you a very clear structure of everything that's been happening in the trade idea, all the information and the updates that are happening. Really easy to follow. This is a brand new update we've just released to make it easier than ever to follow the thinking of the professionals when you're choosing to apply this in either your demo account or in your live account. And oh, actually, look at this one here. Is it's already hit take profit 1, and price is headed for take profit 2. Love to see that. You know, you can actually see the performance that we've been having year over year. So you can see the pip gains. So if you want to get a sense of how good the traders have been, you can see that right there. We're sharing all that information for you. The live session.
Ken, I don't want to interrupt you.
Yeah.
I just want to point out that you just pointed out 2 seconds ago that it already hit the take profit 1, soon take profit 2, right?
Mm-hmm.
And for everyone back there, he had the chart up, right? I mean, this is what I call, they're giving you the answers to the test. Okay. If you simply would have done what they had there on the screen, then you'd be on here telling a story just like Lawrence and Kyle right now, going, this is freaking great. So I just wanted to point that out. All right. I mean,
Absolutely.
The answers to the test are back here. You know, it's like when I did math, if you went to the back of the book, they gave you the answers to every other one.
Yeah.
It was amazing, the kids that got those wrong. I mean, like, they actually literally had the answer in the back and you got it wrong.
Hey, Todd, can I jump in as well?
Yeah, Ryan.
Hey, I got to tell you, Ken, when I went into that back office and I started to look at your guys' picks, and I saw take profit 1, take profit 2, take profit 3. I mean, I lit up. I'm like, look at it. They put a stop loss. They tell you go to here. Then they say, oh, wait a minute. It's so good. Now let's go to here. Wait a minute. I mean, it's insanity once you start to understand the system and you look at what the picks have been and the way they average. I mean, I was absolutely blown away, and I'll tell my story in a little while. But as someone looks at that and they understand how those profits keep jumping and jumping, you go, wow, what a nice ride that one was. I wish that I'd been here, because I would have ran it all the way to there. So anyways, didn't mean to interrupt, Todd. When I started to look at it, I started to learn it. It blew my mind watching the results these guys are having back there.
Oh, wait, Ryan, how dare you interrupt me when I'm interrupting Ken?
The guy who's not feeling well.
That's right.
I'm all good. I'm all good.
On, right?
Yeah, Ken, sorry, back to you, buddy.
No, not a problem. You know, but you know, for anyone that's brand new and just taking a look at this, you know, and you're hearing about these live sessions. Well, these are the twice a day in English, once a day in French, once a day in Spanish, so you can build a global business. you're going to see your traders are in here based on the language you selected. Those traders live sessions are going to be available in the live sessions tab. And it's going to show you, and it's going to be obviously in the time zone that you're seeing. It's going to show you when it's going to be appearing. So I'm getting the Eastern time zone here. All you need to do is click on join the session, and then you'll have a place where you can actually submit questions to the trader and interact with the traders. Ask your question. Sorry, can you repeat that? I didn't understand. What are you seeing on the chart? Or, hey, would you mind taking a look at and tell me what you think is happening with Ethereum today? You know, they'll actually be able to answer those questions in the session. So you get that interactivity. It's a time when you're actually encouraged to talk during class to the teacher. Imagine that. You actually get a chance to be apprenticing in the classrooms, learning from the professionals, understanding what they're teaching you, understanding what they're seeing, asking the questions. It's just phenomenal. But if you do have a JOB and you don't have necessarily all the control of your time and you can't join the live sessions, don't worry, because every day they're archived just over here. Just go into past live sessions. You can still get the benefit of watching them or rewatching them at your own convenience. So all that information is always available to you. You never have to miss a class. You know, we've got the educational videos are all in here, all completely segmented. You know, you've got like some beginner content. We're actually getting ready to release some more videos. You know, it's an amazing series here. It's a little bit more advanced, but this market structure series from Smart Money, it's phenomenal learning, all broken down. We try and keep them a little bit shorter so that you can digest them and move to the next one. You know, but it's just, you got a searchable FAQ. If you're just learning the terminology, go in here. You got information in here. Hey, you know, what is trading psychology? All that information is in there. You can search it. Hey, what's a pip? Everything's searchable. It's all geared to give you everything that you need on day one. You even have, you know, a full professional charting tool here, so you can actually plot and chart for your different pairs. We even give you something that you usually pay extra for, and it's a free upgrade. You can actually do split screens to chart, you know, and follow along. You might be comparing different pairs. You might be comparing different timed, you know, entries, and all of this is available to you on day one. And you know, when you look at the common questions that people have is, you know, I've never done it before. I don't have a financial background. Can I do it? And I think what everyone's hearing is you don't need a financial background. Our education and our training is geared to help that brand new person understand what to do and why to do it. It's not just what to do, but it's why. So you're learning a skill that will pay you for life. I mean, we say that not in passing. This is something that you'll never be in a situation again where you won't have a skill set that you get to pay yourself. You'll actually have that control. You're moving into the right side of that quadrant there, you know, the cash flow quadrant. And, you know, when you think about the amount of convergence that's happening right here, you actually have 5 major trends that we are at the epicenter of that you can take advantage of. You have the travel. I mean, travel is always a massive industry, but there's a boom coming, clearly. You have this post-COVID uncertainty where people who used to think they had more job security, now they're realizing they need more options. They are hungry. They're desperate for something else to make sure they've got some more security. You've got the home-based business boom. You know, people are understanding more and more how much they're enjoying working from home and wanting that kind of control. And so you've got that as well. But you also have the Forex and the crypto. And crypto is insane right now. It is off the charts. And you are at the epicenter with this opportunity to be able to take advantage of this, to learn the skills for yourself, to share the business, to take advantage of the travel site. You have so much opportunity in your hands that you're hearing tonight. And all you need to do is be willing to be a student, get involved, listen and learn. And you know, our traders and our system is designed to help reduce the risk to the point where there's essentially as low a risk as you could possibly have. We're going to show you how to trade in a demo account. Now, a demo account, for those who don't know, is a theoretical model where you're learning the fundamentals and the mechanics, but you're not using real money. You're doing all the mechanics of trading, but you're not risking any money while you're learning. So it's a risk-free environment. There is zero risk while you're learning. And then on top of that, we're going to show you professional risk management strategies to help you understand how you can avoid blowing your account. And one of the things that I actually want to turn this over to Kelvin to share this information, but you know, one of the reasons why Kelvin built this business was because this didn't exist for him. He had to blow some accounts to learn the hard way. And all of us get to benefit from Kelvin's knowledge because he built this to prevent anyone else from making the mistakes that he made, over leveraging, blowing accounts. He's built a system to help us never make those same mistakes. And you know what? So that doesn't matter if you're never going to win every single trade. I wish it was the case. It's not the case. But he's going to show you how to be consistently profitable. So it doesn't matter if one or two trade ideas don't pan out. As you can see tonight, all it takes is for a few of the trade ideas to pan out. And our averages last year, we were batting 70% on our trades. Those are phenomenal. If you just follow the system, you could be on this call next week talking about the success that you're having. All you need to do is be open and get involved. And Calvin, if you're here, I'd love for you to share a little bit about the background, about what you're seeing in the marketplace, where, why crypto is such a hot commodity right now, and sort of, how you built the business and why.
Sure, glad to. Hey everyone. First off, happy St. Paddy's Day. I have a nice one waiting in the fridge for me, so looking forward to that after this. And congrats to Kyle and Lawrence on the incredible results. Always great to hear that. Quick disclaimer, like nothing we say should be taken as investment advice. Can you make money? Of course, just ask Kyle and Lawrence, right? So we're an educational service first and foremost. We teach traders how to trade the markets and how to trade the right way, and how we found success in trading the markets. And part of the way we teach people is we offer, a direct line of communication to our traders, an hour a day, sometimes more. And this is really valuable information that they put out to you guys. They spent hours doing the analysis, and giving you guys the right content to trade the markets. And a lot of people coming in, they may not be able to appreciate how good they really are, because they don't really have anyone to compare it to. But just ask Hal and Lawrence. They've done so well in such a short amount of time, following the analysis of our traders. Glad to hear you guys sharing the story. It's just incredible. 30,000, that's nuts. We teach you how to enter a trade, how to determine whether a trade is high probability. We teach you how to manage a trade, how to manage your risk, how to exit a trade, when to take profits, when to stay out of the markets. We teach you all of that. And every day you get to ask them questions, anything you want. You can ask them on their thoughts on the US dollar. You can ask them if there is a Bitcoin trade available. You could ask them what they had for breakfast. They'll always give you a very honest answer, and they're always there to help, right? And they're not only good traders, but they're great teachers. They're very patient, and they really care about your success. And you'll find that once you step into a live session with us. And you'll quickly realize that they're really passionate about not just trading but teaching, and I think that's really important. These days we've been covering a lot of crypto, a lot of Bitcoin, Ethereum. It's really hot right now because of everything that's going on. We're in a pandemic. They're printing money like crazy. The US dollar is being devalued. And it's kind of created a perfect storm for the Bitcoin and crypto narrative, and it's really going to change a lot of industry. And it's a new internet, they call it, right? And it's going to change the way we do a lot of finance, a lot of if you heard of NFTs, it's digital art. That's going to be pretty big. It's just going to really revolutionize, how everything works in the world, right? So these days we've been covering a lot of analysis on Bitcoin. Like you heard Kyle, he made a terrific amount of money trading Bitcoin off of one of our calls. We actually had two really great Bitcoin calls, one in January that got closed in February. We called it from 34K to 42K, which was about an $8,000 move. And then this month, we actually called it from 50,000 to 55. So we've been pretty good with our crypto calls. If you guys are interested in trading crypto, this is the place to be. And we'll show you how to really look at price, look at charts, and how to play your probabilities. Trading is really all about probabilities, right? And as long as you're winning more than you're losing, then you're a profitable trader. And as long as you're making enough money to pay your expenses, you've achieved financial freedom. And that's really the aim here for all of us. And we're here to help you achieve that goal, right? So, that's pretty much it. We're here to help. If there's anything you need, make sure we're one question away. In the sessions we have in Spanish, French, and English, and hopefully we hear more testimonials like Hal's and like Lawrence's, and hopefully you can join us and become part of the community.
Yeah, well, Kelvin, obviously, I want to, my wife and I want to thank you because I showed the account that we did from the one we hired before we ever met you guys, but we have another account that has grown because of you guys. And that account, we now have a total of 75,000 of our own money involved in the account. But the account, 75,000 of it's our money, right? But the rest of it's you guys. And so, that account's grown to, 183, 441. So, it's,
Nice.
108.
We're still waiting for our check in the mail.
Yeah.
Hey, Todd, you didn't do the noise.
Oh, that's right. I forgot. Woo!
There you go.
That's for everybody. That's kind of a joke because sometimes you watch some of the stuff and it's going up. It keeps going up. And one day I just kind of kept hitting refresh. I felt like I was playing a video game. And every time I turn around, the account was going up. And so every time I felt like I was literally just on my phone all day hitting refresh, right? And every time my wife would come by, I go, whoop, and I show it to her. And I was making that noise. So that's where Ken was referring to that. Yeah, I know we got a couple of other guys on here real quick. I want to bring Ryan back on real quick. I know Ryan's got excited about some of the trading that's going on. Excuse me, guys. There we go. We got you, Rhino. I'll get you on mute, though.
Unmute.
There we
Bingo. We should be good, yeah?
By the way, man, you're in the man cave.
I'm hanging out in the man cave right now. How about that, right? It's
So
my
Ryan
shed,
Ryan just had this cave built for himself. He's got this gorgeous resort backyard. And he got this incredible swimming pool with the waterfalls. They got flames coming out of it and jacuzzi tub. There we go. Here's the resort. There we are. Right. Got the water. There's the hot tub. We got over there. If you guys go back to the pool, there's these bowls. And they're not only waterfalls, but they light up and there's flames that come out of them over by the pool, right? But then he's got the man cave.
Here's the man cave, guys, right there. It's actually my shed, but I'm calling it my man cave. All right, Todd.
Well, obviously you're kind of new to this trading stuff. You're kind of getting your feet wet. What do you think of it so far?
Well, there's so many things. Obviously, I just couldn't hold myself back when we were talking with Ken and just the system itself. And when I opened it up, and for those of you that haven't heard my story, Todd's my best friend in the world. We've been friends for 24 years, somewhere around there.
Yeah, 1998.
And then I got Dave down there in the left-hand corner, and Dave and I have been friends for probably 30 years. So we've all had success in business, and I have a career right now, you guys. I've had a very successful career over the last 5 years, and so I've been pretty darn busy. But I'm always still communicating with Todd and Dave, and always excited about their great success. And something happened as COVID happened, and I saw a lot of things change, and not only my career, but my ability to start to look at multiple streams of income again. And I had the opportunity to start to talk with Mr. Hart again and Todd and watching their success. And I just, sometimes when the ride looks that much fun, you got to get on the ride with everybody. And that's what happened with me. And it's been amazing. The tools are incredible. Ken, Calvin, thank you so much for providing these great tools to the company, because once you start to get into them and you understand them and you get a feel for them, it's number one, it's just amazing. Second thing, my quick story, and Todd, you know the story, but So I came on board, I lined up and I started to get moving forward with the trading and all of that stuff. I couldn't get on to FX trading. I mean, I couldn't get on to FX.com. There was a problem. What I didn't know was,
Oh, wait,
they
wait,
had
you
sent
mean
me
you mean you mean Forex.com?
I'm sorry,
Yeah,
Forex.com.
yeah.
Thank you.
Trading platform not related to our company, by the way.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
But I couldn't get on to set up some stuff that I needed. And so at that moment, I couldn't trade the Forex stuff. So I'm watching all this stuff go down. So I had to make a choice while I was trying to figure out what was going on there, to start to do the crypto. And like you said, Todd, it's a silver dollar slot machine going on, right? I mean, and we've just had a blast, an absolute blast doing it. And I can't wait, because as of yesterday, I was able to open up and get on to be able to start to trade the Forex and all of that as well. So now we're gonna double dip. We're gonna play both sides of the fence here, and it's amazing. So number one, I'm excited.
You have 2 laptops. You have your Forex account on this laptop. You got your crypto on this laptop. You just sit there in your man cave, looking at your swimming pool, counting your money.
Absolutely. So number one, it's been a ton of fun. It really, really has. Number two, I gotta thank Mr. Hart for just putting together a program that all of us have an opportunity. Opportunity is however you decide to seize the moment. It's there, it's put in front of you. You do what you want with it. And it's exciting to hear the stories and participate in it. It's just been an absolute ton of fun. And I'm excited to be participating in that. And oh, by the way, I didn't even think about this, but I think my trading's free already.
Yeah, you got your 3, and now it's all free. Yeah.
I didn't think about it. I already got 4, at least, maybe 5. I don't even know what the number is, but yeah, that's pretty darn exciting. And let's not forget, we got some great trips coming up. So excited to be here. Success is just a great ride. And when you can have a success with your friends, people you've known for years, and get to meet the people we've gotten to meet, it's an incredible time. So I'm just grateful, thankful, blessed, you name it. There's all kinds of, just words for where we're at, but I'm glad to be here and excited to be on the call tonight. So thanks for the time, and thanks to everybody else being here as well.
No, Ryan, thank you so much for getting on. And I see that we did have Mr. David Hart join us. He's here on the screen. So we can see the kids in the background. You got your seatbelt on. That's good. Safety first. We can't have anything happen to you. Yeah, I can see you're muted. Maybe I can try to make it easy by asking you to unmute. Maybe it'll make it easier for you. I'm not sure why it's not a medium. I'm asking you to unmute. You're a co-host. I mean, it could be on your phone end, because when you're dialing the way you're dialing in, it could be like the regular phone. If you slide up, then slide over, you may see that the other side of your phone's muted. Sometimes it gets muted in 2 spots. Oh, we went from 3 people on the screen to just me. I'll tell you what, while we're waiting for Mr. David Hart, I don't know if we have Christoph on here or Danny Seguinal, but we'll, while we're waiting for the mute button here. I mean, Christoph, if you're on, I just happen to see your name here. There's my man. There he is.
How you doing, Todd?
I'm doing good, man. Now, for everyone out there, Christoph is 22 years old. He's a college student. Okay. So, I mean, he's supposed to be eating top ramen, starving, right? Begging for a piece of bread while he's going to school. But instead, he's going on vacations and he is crushing it trading. So, Christoph, on behalf of all of you're not even a millennial. What are you, a Gen Z?
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I'm like a Gen X. You're like 4 generations behind me. You're the new and improved model. And so anyway, you're 22, going to school. Give us the updates.
Man, this is my 4th month with Trevorium, and I'm just loving every bit of it. I was able to go to Miami very cheaply because of the travel platform, because I'm a travel trader. And I was out there for about two to three weeks, and I was able to make over 2 grand on the beach at these wonderful resorts I was staying at. And it was just awesome and just a beautiful thing to do.
Absolutely incredible. Now, you recently, by the way, did a little testing too, because I talked tonight about bootstrap and stuff. So, you just said, hey, I'm going to take $50, pretend someone's only got $50, and what can be done with $50? I mean, even just $50, right? And for everyone out there, if you don't got $50, you can go find a garbage can, start recycling some bottles and cans. You'll have $50 within a day. Okay. So everyone get their hands on $50, but $50, Christoph, what can someone do with $50?
Man, so in about a week and a half, I was able to turn $50 into 500. And currently I have that account to a lot more now, but I just wanted to, put on the emphasis of, it was great what Kyle and, Lawrence did. Congratulations to them. But there's also some people that want to start this, but don't have, the financial, means to, put in so much money into account and move forward. So I kind of wanted to do something for the people that have a little bit less to work with, but still to show the proof that what Ken and Calvin have here is amazing, and you can really change your life through this.
Yeah, absolutely. And again, I know that you're working on some things there at your school, or maybe we're gonna start talking to some of the other students and teaching them how they can actually make some money. Nothing wrong with going to school, get your education, go get a job. But if you actually want to make some money, you got to think beyond a job. You got to think beyond, the course of everyone else with a job, which means just over broke.
Yes, just over broke. I love how you say that. I want to say, yeah, I definitely have that in plan. To have some stuff at Canisius. I want to say hello to Ryan. I know we talked on the phone a couple of weeks ago. Nice to meet you. I want both of you guys to be on there talking, and I have some more stuff planned moving forward. I want to keep on a little down low for now, but we're going to be doing some amazing things with Chavorian moving forward, and I'm just so happy for the opportunity.
Very nice. Very nice. Hey, boy, David, you were unmuted for 2 seconds there. 2 seconds ago, your red thing came off and it just went back on. But first and foremost, you're dry. I see you. Okay, you can talk.
I'm here.
There we go.
I'm here. What a great call tonight. Ken, thanks for being on the call, even though you're sick. I think a big part of having success is just showing up. I believe that's why Todd Strand always finds success, because he's always willing to show up and do the action steps. But Ken, thanks for being on tonight. Love your energy. Kelvin, the same with you. And, I'm so excited about our FX Trader product, just simply because it gives people the opportunity to get educated in the financial markets, to understand about money. And, I love it, Todd, when you were telling that story. Gosh, it's been 3 years ago when I called you up and said, hey, let's join this service. And we started paying, what was that? $300 plus $400 a month.
Yeah, to
for that service.
Jacob Canfield. Yeah.
Yeah, to get some of those calls and whatnot, and a little bit of education, because we saw the potential in the cryptocurrency marketplace, and we just took action. And today you've got a pretty healthy cryptocurrency account, and I believe that your account's gonna multiply into 7 figures. We're still in early adoption in the cryptocurrency space. JP Morgan Stanley Morgan just announced today, or Morgan Stanley just announced today, that they invested $200 million more into the cryptocurrency market. But we're in early into Bitcoin. We're still in early adoption phase, but you see a lot of institutions coming out and putting money into the crypto market as well. And I'm excited for Kyle's big win with the calls here with the FX Trader. But you win in so many different ways with our company. If you live in the United States and you run and operate a home-based business, you're going to be able to take advantage of tax breaks. It's really going to fund your entire business. In fact, that was a company Ryan and you and I all met in, was showing people how to save money on their taxes from running a home-based business. And it's moral, it's ethically correct and legal. And so you have some tremendous upside from operating and running a home-based business. So you win from that perspective. And then, of course, the worst case scenario you could do is, if you're a travel trader with us, is you could get travel for next to nothing. I love it when Daryl Roberts talks about that. Hey, worst case scenario, if you're a part of our travel program, we're going to show you how to go on some amazing trips for next to nothing for as little as $1 a night at beautiful resorts all over the world. If you elect to build a business with us, we're going to show you how to leverage your efforts to create income and show you how to impact other people's lives, because we got a phenomenal leadership team that continues to put it out in terms of how to build a downline, what it takes to be successful. We're so blessed at our company with the leadership that we have in our company and the training that takes place. And then, of course, tonight's focus is on the FX trader, and I got to tell you guys, to get the education on how money works and how to leverage your money is invaluable. I mean, we spend more than $99 taking our family out to dinner. You'll spend more than that going out to dinner. So it's an investment in your financial future. It's an investment in your educational future to understand how money works. We've got a tremendous value. I'm so proud of our back office here with the FX Trader and the educational services that we provide. And you're starting to hear the stories of people winning, and we're creating a culture. And you can become part of that culture, that winning culture that we're creating here at Trevorium. So, man, Todd, we could talk. You and I talk all the time about cryptocurrency and how you can win in that, and how we're excited about the FX Trader product, and we're excited about the foreign exchange marketplace. We just have something here that brings value into the marketplace, that you not only can you get educated and make money on your money, but also an opportunity to create a business by selling our memberships and empowering other people to start a home-based business. It is a win-win-win every angle you look at this opportunity. So you know what? If you're looking at us for the first time, I want to tell you to, do your due diligence. If you get excited and you have peace at the same time, get involved with us and take action and come and make some things happen. So Todd, I'll give it back to you.
No, I love the way you put that, Mr. Hart, because obviously you think about the travel, that's lifestyle. And I mean, we got people that get 3 to 4 vacations per year. Amazing. You think about the Forex crypto. I mean, just learning about the financial education, learning how to trade. I mean, Kyle, obviously 33 grand. I mean, that's just crazy. I mean, Lawrence, started making just 50 a day, then went to 100 a day, then now 150 to 200 a day, right? I mean, that's massive. But then he's also learning about the space. And there's going to be some big time opportunities in the crypto arena where he'll have his own big run like Kyle did, where next thing you know, he'll, just being away, being around the traders and learning about it and being aware of it, he'll have his opportunity to buy something. And then just like, I've seen David, where just explodes, where just like, you got to be kidding me. Right. And so, I mean, it's, and then obviously build the business. I mean, tell a few who tell a few. I know we had Danny on here, so we're at 7:09. I know we need to sign off, but we had Danny on here, the man that's on fire, Mr. Vancouver Purple Lamborghini, himself, boss mode. I'm going to let you close the whole thing out, Danny, and kind of share your own story and your thoughts on the night.
I got a story right now. I don't want to talk too much. I got a story right now. I don't know if Timmy, are you here right now? Can you check in real quick?
Yeah, let me grab her real quick. I saw her.
I don't know if she can hear me. So Timmy texted me this morning. She goes, did you take the trade signal that we got from our Forex team? I said, hold on, I think I did. I think I was half asleep. I'm going to bed at 5 a.m. every night. We're building the business, we're sharing, and the phone is just on fire. So she texted me, she said, Danny, did you take the trade this morning? Because sometimes I miss it. It's the most crazy thing ever, knowing that you're missing all money. It just don't make no sense. It's like as if the mailman came at the door, knocking on my door, Danny, do you want this $100? And I'm just like, oh no, I'm asleep. So I'm trying not to miss on those signals. And then she messaged me, said, Danny, did you take the Bitcoin signal? I'm like, are you talking about the one from last week? Or, no, there's one now. I'm like, oh yeah, hold on. And it didn't start yet. So I was like, okay, I'm lucky, I get out of bed and I took the signal. And I took it just like, I didn't go heavy on it. I'm like, I got a little bit of money because I made money. You saw it last week. I made $700. So I went soft and I took it. And then she's like, okay, good, because you should have taken it. It's a powerful one. I'm like, okay, but she seemed extra excited. I don't know what it is, but she's an extra excited. So Timmy, can you say why you were so excited when you messaged me?
Yeah, Danny, you hear me?
Yes.
Yes. Yes, I was so excited because when I see those trade is all blue, and now I have more than $1,000. I think.
Boom.
You see, just today I'm a mom. I stay at home. I have 3 kids, and I just put this trade 5 minutes, then $1,000. So excited! I am making more money than my husband is making outside, and I stay at home. I can keep my girls. I can send them at school and earn $1,000 just for 1 day. You see, I cannot speak. Just insane.
So we're on this Zoom, right? We're on this Zoom, and I keep staring at my phone because I'm roaming around $400, and I'm like, I think I'm gonna pull out. I'm like, listen, I want that 400. So as earlier I did a live, I was at 200. I'm like, 200 is good because I remember Kelvin and Ken. Hey, there's nothing wrong with taking profits. There's nothing wrong with taking profits. So I got that roaming in my head. I'm like, there's nothing wrong with taking profits. And I'm like, oh wait, it's at 300. And nothing wrong with taking profits. Oh, I'm at 350. I'm like, if I'm at 350, what is she's at, right? She's like, well, I'm at like 800. I'm at 900. I'm like, when are you going to take profits? She's like, you know what, Danny? I trust them. So she's like, I'm lifting my hand. I trust them. It's going to hit TP1. I'm not going to touch it. Me, I'm like, I trust them. They're my friends. They're my Canadian homies, right? But I like that 400, that round number at $400 in 1 day. You know, what's wrong with taking $400 in 1 day? I feel like Chris Rock, $400, right? It's $400. Come on now. I'm not gonna say no to $400.
Oh, this is fun. I love it.
Man, we're having a blast, David. Like, thank you for bringing this, for bringing Forex to the family. I mean, it's just wow. So I'm listen, guys. I'm staring at my phone right now. It's at $400 right now. I'm looking at it. But what we did I did one live.
Congratulations, Timmy.
Right, I did one live, 2 lives, and Timmy is having a blast, and it's just what it brings. Being able, there's one thing I've listened on YouTube, and the guy made so much sense, and I'll share that with you guys real quick. If you have a business and you rely on customers, this is not what we have, right? You're at the mercy of your customer. You got no customers, you're a barber, you're out of money. You have a business, you cut lawns, you don't have customers, you're out of money, right? All the businesses out there, you need customers. With this thing, it's customer proof, right? It's COVID-19, 2021, because we've been back and forth in lockdowns. So it's probably COVID-23. It's COVID proof. And that's just, right now, is that in my head, it's just kind of running. And I'm like, just, wow, this is unbelievable. Thank you for bringing this to the company. Like David mentioned, it's just about win, 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 win. And I know Timmy is excited. I'm excited. I'm at $415. I'm at $415. It's keep going up. Keep going up.
Absolutely incredible. Timmy, by the way, I can't wait to see your next TikTok because you're on there dancing all the time, having fun, right? I can't wait to see your next TikTok. Your next TikTok gonna be like.
I will do another one with this proof for sure.
Congratulations, Timmy. Congratulations, Danny. Again, we have so many. I mean, everyone out there, these stories are coming in. I mean, this happened all today, right? This morning?
Yes, well, it's going on live right now. Like, we woke up, we took the trade, and I got some partners that messaged me, oh, Danny, I need a broker. I need a broker because the broker we have don't have Forex. And so right now I'm sending the link. Hey, take this one, take this one. But it's happening right now. Today's a good day. Like Ice Cube would say, today's a good day.
Yeah, Ryan.
Hey, Danny needs to keep talking because my account since Danny has been talking has gone up $38. So it ain't 400, but if you go long enough, bro, I could be at 400, right?
Oh man,
it's like sports superstition, Danny. Don't stop talking. Keep going. Keep going.
Just take a picture of this right now. We got David right here. We got Timmy, me, Ryan, and you, Todd. All of us here. Imagine on the beach, maybe Punta Cana, maybe Jamaica, maybe Cancun. We have so many beautiful destinations. But imagine us all on the beach right now on the phone going like this. I'm at $400. I'm at $400. And people are looking at us. Who are these crazy people out there? And you see David in the water, you know, fishing on the boat. He's on this boat fishing. Hey, I'm at $60,000. $60,000, right? So, hey, we're gonna have so much fun. I just can't wait to have all of us, Ryan, Todd, David, all of us on the beach traveling, because we're travel traders, making money with the Forex, making money with our team building, and just sharing. People just looking at us like, man, who are these people? Right? It's gonna be contagious. People are like, we want to be with your crew. Like, you guys seem to have the time of your life. Why? Because we're travel traders. We're travel traders. That's what it is. That's what it is.
Amen, amen. And by the way, to both of you, congratulations. To Lawrence, to Kyle, to Christoph, to everyone that shared, to Jamal, and I know Deontay and a number of other people out there we didn't even get on tonight. I mean, so many people have got great stories that continue to come in. The big question is, why not you? And some people are like, well, yeah, but it costs $99. Timmy, does $99 seem a lot for this information, or seem really cheap for this information?
Hey, Todd.
Todd, I made $1,000 in one day.
Yeah. Hey, Todd, I got something for you. Remember that time I was in Mexico and we were on the phone together?
Yeah.
Yeah, check this out. I found the clip just for you, my friend. Check this out.
What's going on, everybody? That's what you call lifestyle. Be able to work anywhere in the world, even in the pool, even with your phone. What? It don't matter. Bus move, baby.
So for everyone who don't know this, Danny went to Mexico for like a month and a half. I thought he became a resident. I'm like, did you move in down there? I mean, Danny speaks English and French. Tammy speaks English and French. Next thing I know, I call up Danny. He's like, hola, ¿cómo está? I'm like, and now he speaks Spanish. He's moving to Mexico. So, but anyway, but the truth is he was just down there on vacation for 36 days. Who goes on vacation for 36 days? Travel traders, right? Because we travel for pennies, we travel for free, and you can make this money that Timmy just made. You can make the money that Danny just made. You can make the money that Kyle just made. You can make the money that Ryan just made. You can make the money that Lawrence just made. You can make the money Christoph just made sitting on any beach you choose to sit on anytime you want. So guys, hey, the water's right. Come on in, get back with whoever invited you to be here, get your questions answered. More importantly, again, take action, be coachable, right? Get involved, and we'll soon be putting you on here telling your story. So with that, guys, thank you so much. Timmy, again, congratulations. Danny, awesome. Thank you, Ryan. Bye, everybody.
Bless
everyone.